We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from the Steel City. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll run with the rookie drafted in the 3rd round. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Back north. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88. Look at you.
On play action, Rodgers. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be called in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. 11, Thomas. Cut.
Burrow here on second down. That is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Bengal first down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Run. Win 18. Hey, 88. Jump out.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Win 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Steeler first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he will score! Touchdown, Steelers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Bengals nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Gun. Cut. Big start. Cut.
On the ground, it's Brown. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second
30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
That's another Bengals.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Here we go. Here.
A carry here for Brown. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
I'm fine. Ready?
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's get set. 11 behind. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Burrow working in the pistol. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll take this one in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Bengals 7. Evan McPherson to kick
After
off.
the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Rodgers. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and 9.
Hey, 626.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll get forward to about the 42. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third, they need 8. Rodgers now. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one complete to Higgins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver.
And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Miller now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A first down throw from Rodgers. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's a Steeler first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On one, ready? Gun. Dot. 180. 11. MT. Take. Dot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight ends. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
You just don't see speed out of the tight end position like this guy, Mike. I mean, to catch an underneath ball and have the ability to turn into a runner, that's something we traditionally see from wide receivers and running backs, but this guy's as fast as anybody in the league.
And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Brown. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down for Aaron. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now with Rodgers. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 32 yards.
28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Barrett Carter that time, there to make the play. 2nd down, they need 7.
319. 26.
Now Rodgers. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
The 3-yard line.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
319.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On one, ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open left side is Gesicki. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
The 49-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Jamar Chase. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. It is second and 6.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he pulled it left. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
319, number 50. Hey, you block over here. 319.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
319.
A run up the middle with Warren. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Third and 2. Here we go.
258.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Steelers first down.
26.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Hey,
line.
88. Screen it.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 20.
A big-time play for Pittsburgh. An even 40 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Rodgers to throw. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Gonna get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff gonna get a chance to look him over during the break.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Second and inches.
12. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of the finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 35 more yards. back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Cincinnati.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21.
Bengals 21.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Green 18. Take 30. Green 18.
Rodgers on 1st down. A quick slant here. Caught by Valdez-Scantling.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 54 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Blue 58. Blue 58.
From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's got another one. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action for Burrow. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll air one out for Higgins. That is caught. What a throw. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Miller now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down for Aaron. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
319.
Rodgers. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Steeler first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Easy.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Again, it's Rodgers. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
On 3rd down, they go with Warren. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to extend the lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
MT, Kate, it's your set.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
19 yards.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
On one, ready?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Miller now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he gets this up close to the 40. Jordan Battle up for the safety spot, makes the play. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 6.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That'll be caught by the running back line. 14 on the pickup. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
1st and 10.
We 19.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
18.
They'll run the draw with Warren. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Go 58. Screen it, get up.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Green 18. Hey, take 26. Screen it, get up.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Hey, flag. Hey, Mike. Screen it.
3rd and long for Rodgers. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. On 1st down, Burrow. That one pulled in. Mitchell Tinsley. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They've got him. That's the 4th time All-Pro T.J. Watt. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Cut. Right 80. 180 shot. Cut.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's Warren. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
One more time with Warren. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. T.J. Watt, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. You'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
On 2.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
11.
Burrow. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
319. Watch down.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll run the toss with Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the